All right, y'all, what's up? Let's go. Welcome to the podcast with Soul. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this video. I want to welcome all the new subscribers. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. And please leave a comment below. The podcast with Soul, Gumby Publishing, Stigmatism in My Soul, and myself, Sean Gumby. We do not wish to slander, libel, or defame anybody as it relates to this information. We are going to be coming from public documents. These documents, this information is court documents, and it's available to everybody in the world. So, we're talking about Big U today. Today is March the 20th, 2025. Yesterday, he was, search warrant was enforced, and he eventually turned himself in, and I think now is in federal custody. Now, the document that we're coming from today is a affidavit for probable cause. Now, this is what a probable cause affidavit is. Check me out. A probable cause affidavit is a sworn statement typically written by a law enforcement officer that outlines the facts and circumstances leading to the belief that a crime has been committed and that evidence of the crime can be found at a specific location, or that a person committed a crime. It's used to obtain a warrant, such as a search warrant or an arrest warrant. All right. So here are some of the key elements. The primary purpose of a probable cause affidavit is to provide a judge or magistrate with the necessary information to determine if there is sufficient evidence or probable cause to issue a warrant. Key elements of a probable cause affidavit. The affidavit must be a sworn statement, meaning the person making the statement must take an oath or affirmation before a notary public or other authorized official. Facts and circumstances. The affidavit must contain a detailed account of the facts and circumstances that lead the affiant to believe that a crime has been committed and that the evidence or the suspect can be found at a specific location, or that a person committed a crime. Probable cause determination. The judge or magistrate reviews the affidavit to determine if the facts presented establish probable cause. So that's what this document is, and that's what we're going to be coming from. Let me put this down. All right, we're going to come back to that. Now, what I'm going to talk about now in reference to Big U is his affiliation in the hip hop industry. In this document, it talks about around when he turned 22 years old. I don't know what that was, what year that was. If he's 58 now, 22. I don't know. He gets involved in the hip hop industry by becoming the manager of a guy by the name of Kenneth Green, aka Papa LQ, right? And in the process of being the manager of Kenneth Green, Papa LQ, he runs into Ricardo Emmanuel Brown, which the hip hop world knows as Kurupt from the Dog Pound on Death Row Records, and he begins to manage Kurupt, who, according to this document, page 23 of 107, Kurupt is a self-admitted Rolling 60s gang member. Now, he gets involved in the hip hop game, but then in 1991, he gets sent to prison for 23 years for robbery, and he was also charged with kidnapping. But while he's in the joint, he's staying in contact with Kurupt. Kurupt is letting him know what's going on within the hip hop industry, and he maintains contact and keeps his ear to the street. Now, Snoop Dogg, I guess Big U did a docuseries, and in that docuseries, Snoop Dogg, I guess, is interviewed in that docuseries, and here on page 24 of 107, at the top of the page, in 2004, Big U was released from prison. In the docuseries, hip-hop artist Calvin Brodus Jr., aka Snoop Dogg, characterized Henley as institutionalized. You say the wrong thing, you get fucked up. He was short-tempered and serious about the shit he was on. Something about him I liked, because I felt like he was a leader. Then they go into, that was from Snoop Dogg. Now they go into Big U talking about himself. And they discuss here Big U's affiliation with Suge Knight. Okay? When Big U gets out of prison, Suge Knight helps him out financially, and Big U begins to look at himself as the Suge Knight Blue, the Blue Suge Knight. You know, Suge Knight was down with the Bloods, which are red. Him and Big U and Suge Knight befriend each other, and Big U self-proclaims himself Suge Knight Blue, which we all know would mean somebody who is powerful out on the West Coast in the Los Angeles area and is getting ready to get involved in the hip-hop game. Let's read. Page 25 of 107. According to the docuseries, Big U transitioned to life in Los Angeles following incarceration. He returned to the hip-hop industry. Kurupt connected Big U with Suge Knight, the former chief executive officer of Death Row Records. Big U recounted that Suge Knight assisted him financially when he was released from prison. Big U referred to himself as the Blue Suge Knight. So that's Big U linking up with Suge Knight. And it also talks about in here that when Suge Knight got into trouble with his case recently that got him sent to prison, that Big U returned the favor and helped him with his attorney fees and assisted him financially. Now, Nipsey Hussle, page 205 of 107, second paragraph. In approximately 2008, Henley formed a relationship with the hip-hop artist Ermias Joseph Asghedom, aka Nipsey Hussle. After several years, Henley temporarily left the industry after he had a falling out with Nipsey Hussle related to equipment at Big U's shop. Big U recounted in the docuseries that Nipsey Hussle made a diss song about Big U, that Big U is a scrapper, not a rapper. And that even after they settled their differences, Big U picked up Nipsey Hussle one morning so that Nipsey Hussle could get disciplined for the diss song. However, Nipsey Hussle's brother intervened and told Big U that Nipsey was not going anywhere. LAPD reports documented that violence erupted, and when the LAPD arrived on the scene, a firearm was present and discharged. In 2019, Nipsey Hussle was murdered by a member of the Rolling 60s.